Hello, thank you for checking out A1 Math, and today we're looking at specifying translation vectors. So let's begin. Okay, so in the previous video, I explained how to use a vector to write the translation. In this video, what I'm gonna do is take two images and find out what the vector is going to be. Okay, all right. So um, in doing this, it's very important to figure out where you're starting and where you're ending because everything's already done. Like you already give you the two shapes, so you just have to figure out what the vector is going to be. So the image, you start with the pre-image and then you end up with the image. But when you get ready to subtract these, remember you always want to subtract the image from the pre-image. Okay, so this one's already done, but I'm gonna go through it and explain how it was done. Okay, they want us to determine the components of vector v here, and they're talking about this line here, um, this line right here. Okay, so they want us to find those components there. So you're gonna start off with our first point, and our first point is gonna be this b, okay, and that's -4, 1. Okay, and then the next one is the image from that b. So that's going to be uh, 1, -3. So we're going to start off with just finding the horizontal change. That's going to be -4 minus 1. So that's why they have, I'm sorry, 1. Remember, start with the image and subtract it from the pre-image. So it's going to be 1 minus a -4. And when you do that, you get 5. So that's going to be our first part of our vector. That's that A side. Okay. And then next, it says the vertical change from the initial point -4 and 1 to the terminal point 1, -3. But the terminal point is going to be in the image. Okay. And the initial point is going to be in the pre-image. So always subtract the image from the pre-image. So we're going to take away the -3 and subtract it from 1. So you get -4, -3 minus 1. That's going to equal -4. And that's how we get this number. So our vector is going to be 5, -4. All right, let's take a look at another example. Okay, so on this example, it says draw the vector v from the vertex of ABC to its image, ABC. Okay, so I'm gonna start here at the pre-image and draw it. And they don't really tell you which one to work with, but we're gonna work with A. And they actually give you the points here. But it doesn't matter because if it is a true translation, everything should stay the same. So you can pick either one of these points. But I'm gonna draw the vector here. And it's gonna go from here. Let's see if we can draw that a little bit better. Here. That's horrible too. To there. Put an arrow on it. That's the vector. Okay. And we're gonna start with A, which is -3, 1. And it's going to end up at 2, 4. So we always want to subtract the image from the pre-image. So the image here for the horizontal is going to be 2. So we're going to take 2 and we're going to subtract it from the pre-image, -1. And when we do that, oh, did I put -1? That's -3. And when we do that, we get a +5. Okay, that's the horizontal change. Okay, that's how far it's going up. All right, the vertical change from the initial point to the terminal point is Well, we're going to use the same points here, but we're going to subtract the y coordinate. So we're going to subtract the 4 minus the 1, and that's going to get us 3. All right, so our horizontal goes here, which is 5, and our vertical goes here, which is 3. So our vector is 5, 3. All right. And that is specifying the translations in a vector. I want to thank you for checking out A1 Math. Have a nice day.